Now to an I-team investigation. We've learned scammers are using a program funded by your tax dollars to find victims. A West Haven woman exposed this flaw. She reached out to Channel 3 consumer investigative reporter Cassidy Williams to try and get answers. Cassidy is here with us now. Cassidy.
Well, Section 8 housing is a federal program that provides housing assistance to low-income households. Local housing authorities help connect renters with landlords who accept Section 8 money. They do that by providing lists of available renters. And it's one of those lists where a West Haven woman got caught in a scam.
I'm trying to move, and I wanted to move back to West Haven.
Jasmine Evans is a mother of two who feels West Haven is the right place to raise her family.
And I want peace as well, if that makes sense. I want peace.
As a Section 8 voucher recipient, Evans started the apartment hunt by going to West Haven's Section 8 office, which operates under the name Savin Rock Communities. She grabbed one of the apartment lists out front.
This right here is the listing.
She started texting the contact number listed for a 3-bedroom home. She was asked to pay an application fee, a holding fee, and a security deposit, adding up to $1,550. She paid for it all through the payment app Chime.
I started feeling a little weary. I'm not going to lie to you.
Once the money was sent, communication stopped.
I said, no, this doesn't sound right.
We spoke to the real homeowner over the phone who says he's a victim in all of this too. He says he has no idea how his house ended up on the Section 8 apartment list and says the contact info listed isn't his.
I thought as a tenant who's looking for an apartment that they were already screening these so-called landlords.
As Savin Rock Communities' website puts it, a landlord can advertise a property in just one easy step by filling out an online form. The executive director tells the I-team they check to make sure the landlord's name matches property records, but they currently do not ask for identification to make sure the person applying is the real homeowner. He says the full vetting process and site visits happen after a tenant fills out an official request to live there.
I feel like I did all what I can and what I know to possibly do.
Once she realized she was scammed, Evans reached out to everyone she could think of. She filed a police report, wrote to the Attorney General, and went to the mayor's office.
Unfortunately, scammers know how to scam the system. They know what the loopholes are and they know how to get around the rules.
West Haven Mayor Dorinda Borer says after verifying Evans' story, the city was able to use money from its emergency housing fund to put down a security deposit for Evans at a different apartment.
I got goosebumps right now and I could cry. Excuse me. Because I was actually getting help and understood. So it meant a lot, to me.
Evans was grateful, but still wanted to make sure this couldn't happen to someone else.
You're giving these apartment listings out to so many people. So many people.
That's why she contacted us, too.
Could this happen to someone else in West Haven? Are there other scammers maybe on that apartment list?
I think that list is being scrubbed, and I think it's important that we use this situation as an impetus to just go through and make sure those controls are in place.
It's a change.
I was stressed.
That came at the cost of some of the peace Evans had been searching for. The Savin Rock Communities Executive Director tells us they are working with the Department of Housing and Urban Development District Office in Hartford to put new policies in place. He says this had never happened before and says they will do everything in their power to both help Evans and to make sure this does not happen again. For the I-team, Cassidy Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.